Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Crochet.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And stepping in for New York, Jose Ramirez. Right down to shoot, and this one is off and running. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. And now the shortstop, Jonathan Walton. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next offering is downstairs. Walton checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Out to short. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting third.
Here's the Mets lineup now.
Juan
A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. Back here at Fenway Park, and on the mound today, Jose Butto, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus,
third,
he gave the guys
third
behind him an
baseman,
opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Devers now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side. Back in Boston.
Leading
And now
off
the first
for the
baseman,
Mets,
Vladimir
first baseman,
Guerrero
Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Crochet back to work. That's towards center. Ref Snyder. He's there. He's got it. One down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Center fielder,
Definitely scuffling at the dish
Cruz.
lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Kevin Parada at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Parada goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one missed. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
At the plate, Connor Wong. Wong went deep in his most recent game.
0-1's the count.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a ground ball. Off balance feed. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time. Inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Mets,
news from
second
around the league.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. And he just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Starling Marte up to hit. And that is out of play. Now 1-1.
1 strike.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Breaking ball
0-2.
misses down and away. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Up and in, and now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting ninth, left fielder
Here's Miguel Andujar. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to 3rd. There's 1 out, and that's 2. So they go quietly there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Center fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Fires over to Guerrero, and a quick out, number 1.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Right through there for a strike. That's a little bit low. Fouled off left side. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, It's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Check swing, called strike.
Ball, that pitch is out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm
Now
not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
So the batting order turns over, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. This to third, Ramirez. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Backed off the plate that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond. And they just
that hit him.
I got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the
Walton.
shortstop, Jonathan Walton. 0 for 1 so far. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate inside. Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he chases a high fastball there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Over to first, and he's safe. The Mets yet to pick up a hit here.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Next
One
offering
ball,
way off the
two
plate. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 4th inning underway, no score. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. So up next for New York, O'Neal Cruz. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Bernardino also getting ready. Guerrero on at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Designated hitter, David Hamilton.
Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here comes the 0-1.
0-2 is the count.
Out to center. Cruz moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Red Sox trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one way outside, and it's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's full. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman Tristan Casas.
Now batting Tristan Casas. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late with the swing there.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth.
56.
Ryan Stanek. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Stanek.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Kevin Parada. Pitch misses, 1-0. Stanek, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Chisholm digs in down.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the dirt. No outs. Runner on second. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Starling Marte. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball one, no strike.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second, no outs, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that one missing low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through that one for strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 3-2. Miguel Andujar up next for the Mets. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Parada on second. Chisholm at first with no outs. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. And it's off the Green Monster. One runs in. Relay throw. In there safely.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Now here is Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Golden opportunity right here. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
1-1.
Two on, one out. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Off the plate inside, and the count is 2-2. Second and third here, one away. On the ground right side. Whips it to Casas, and Ramirez is set down.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Donovan Walton.
Donovan Walton up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout, and the runner holds. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway, bottom of the inning, leading off, Wilyer Abreu. Buto back to work. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Wong now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Outside low, 1-1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Finds his way through, base hit, and that extends the inning. Next to hit, Abraham Toro. Caught looking his first time up.
Toro.
And that one fouled off. Ref Snyder, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a foul out of play. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Red Sox.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
83.
The new pitcher, Renan Bernardino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Vladdy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside low, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Out. out on the drop. Third strike, 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls 1 off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Nunez.
72.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And that's down and away. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The Mets leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now he steps off the rubber. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cruz puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball there.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Adams.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Toro. And it's caught for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. A.J. Minter up and loosening in the pen. Foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Ripped on a line. And that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. In the air to left center. Andujar sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Now batting,
Tristan Casas now at the plate.
Casas.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And ball
That ball
one.
went out.
The Red Sox trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
That's off the mark. 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job at missing.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a
Now
reason.
batting,
You're so much
right
more
fielder,
likely to get something you can
Miller.
handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Yeah, the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Casas at first, one gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Double play ball to second. There's one.
He's out.
Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
31.
Liam Hendricks.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Andujar in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose
With this kind
Ramirez.
of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Hendricks, a former All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Oh, that plunked him.
That got him.
And
Take
that's
your
now
bait.
twice he's been hitting this one.
Now batting,
So digging in,
shortstop,
Donovan Walton. Just
ball.
missed. Boston's bullpen with some activity. A.J. Minter up and throwing. Man at first, one away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd
Soto.
time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Runner on the move. That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
Nunez back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. Close, but called a ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. And he's got a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Really important at bat coming up now.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox nothing. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Giolito.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Guerrero, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2, goes off speed, gets the out.
And next for the Mets, Kevin Parada, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball, that's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one hammered way back there. And that is gone. Kevin Parada with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that.
And we're back here at Fenway Park, now batting Jarren Duran. Siggy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
39, Edwin Diaz.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Now that is designated hitter, David Hamilton.
He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, David Hamilton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Now that is
so they're down to their final out.
baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two down, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That's too low. Ball one. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Diaz is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Osvaldo Bido.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one. A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Second, right fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, and it stays fair. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The National League leader in runs batted in this year. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And the count is 1-1. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses. 2-2. Hard hit, base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-0.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one missed. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
First and second, no outs. Max Muncy at the dish.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Muncy launched a homer in his most recent game. First and second here, no outs. That one not close. 1-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Should be a pass ball, and there are two in scoring position now.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And here it comes. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Fouled off. He was late. Up the middle, Chisholm. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And now the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three. Shohei goes with the sweeper to finish the job.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
There's a line drive to left field. Full extension, makes the catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Juan Soto now.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Batting fourth.
Here's
First
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir
I'm liking what I've seen from
Guerrero
him at the dish
Jr.
lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Next pitch
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
1
zone.
ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Two outs. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Tied up here in the early going. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, James Outman.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Outman, the rangy center fielder, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Chris Taylor now. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And Mookie takes. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0. That's ball 3. 3-0.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Tommy Edman.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And there's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going
on to Jazz, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Miguel Andujar. Ohtani back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Outman under it. Hauls it in for the out. Starling Marte up to hit.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Vito ready to fire now. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there, and typically if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement, but still that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Muncy at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. Soto makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Popped up right side, Taylor. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swings and misses. Strike 1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. And that one in the air center field. Outman settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We're through 3 and tied at 2 apiece. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 7th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off. James Outman will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And a 1-2. And they'll do it again. One out, bases empty. Ripped to short. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris
2 outs,
Taylor.
bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Juan Soto.
And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Now 3-0. Swings through that one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses.
Inside,
so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1. And the sweeper misses. Swings through the sweeper.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
And stepping in for New York, O'Neal Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Laser base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. And he swings through that one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Soto, the lead runner at second. Cruz at first, 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Edwin Uceta.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 2.
Tommy Edman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he lays down a bunt. And he barehands it. But no chance. That's an infield single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Runner on the goal. There's a ball.
You got 2 balls.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And that one clips the corner. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. There's the strike of the knees. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. gets a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back here at Citi Field. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Yainer Diaz up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air, left field. Hernandez under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That's down and in. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And look out. Perfect. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Ohtani checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Inside.
Save at second, and he easily steals the bag. Almost got him. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 2. Back here in Queens, stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Fastball for a strike at 95. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. The cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Hernandez lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And he pumps it a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
1 out, runner at second. Will Smith to the plate. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is James Outman. Back there. And it's gone. His 7th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 6-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. A changeup missing. 1-2 to count. Up the middle. Lindor gets it to first. Taylor out of the play. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's going to be Mookie Betts. Fastball for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. On the ground, out to short. In the hole, jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
That one ripped. Edman going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one found hard the other way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now batting.
So up next for New York, O'Neal Cruz. First pitch misses.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Betts. Over to first. Out number 3. Mets. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Check swing called strike. It's strike 1 on Edman.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
2 strikes.
Misses inside. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, first
Pete
baseman,
Alonso
Pete
steps
Alonso.
to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a ball.
1, no strike.
And that is out of play. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and it's out of play, a foul ball.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action.
No ball,
Alex
2 strikes.
Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda, the power lefty, up as well. Next
Ball.
offering upstairs. And that's
Ball, that's off
outside.
the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith down to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart. Only 2 hits allowed for him.
Pitching for
On the
Los
mound
Angeles,
now, Alex Vesia.
number 51.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Alex
with, so he
Vesia.
should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now Starling Marte.
0-1.
The Dodgers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in
Now
that
batting,
location. Hitters,
second baseman,
especially
Jeff
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for
0-1's the
strike
count.
1. Inside.
That's
And
inside.
now it's even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Outman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back.
leading
Here's
off
Max
for Los
Muncy.
Angeles, third baseman Max Muncy.
Uceta back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Teoscar
left fielder
Hernandez,
Teoscar
the next to hit.
Hernandez.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Having himself a really nice game
Now
at the
batting,
plate. Absolutely
catcher,
hammered that
Will Smith.
baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
One down, runner at third. The batter now will be Will Smith.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Pulls that one foul. Hernandez takes his lead at third with one away. To the right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting
Now
away.
batting, center
That
fielder
one really
James
hurts.
Outman.
You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
In the air, left field. Andujar on his way over. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, second baseman
Here comes
Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 outs. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
On to the
Mets,
bottom of the 8th.
catcher,
Here's the catcher for the
Yainer
Mets,
Diaz.
Yainer Diaz. Right side. Edman in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman
Jose Ramirez. Now at the plate.
Ramirez.
Vesia, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. There's a strike.
That's a ball.
He goes down looking. Two down, bases empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right. A little bit low. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 13th home run of the season. It's 7-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Juan Soto. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, right field. Edman in position. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's now 7-3. You're dialed into the show. All set to start the 9th in this one. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Now pitching
Edwin Diaz into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That's out to center field. Cruz in position. And there's one down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Slider right there. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. Anthony Banda comes on now.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Slice down the right side. And that one hit to first, and it gets by him.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal
Cruz up now for the Mets. 1 for 3.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a foul out of play. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
He's 2 outs away. Miguel Andujar up now for the Mets. And that one missing low.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the dirt. And that's ball 2. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropped, and he's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
So 2 down now, and here is Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
The Mets down to their final strike. In the air, right side of the infield. And that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
First and second, 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. up now for the Mets. The next offering misses. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and chases a low one there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And now it's filled up 3-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 on, 2 outs. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-3 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.